This short tutorial is to compare agriculture in the Caribbean to that in Canada. Agriculture is especially important to the entire world because it contributes to feeding populations, also to the GDP, export earnings, as well as a serious employment sector. It reduces the need for importing food, as well as act as linkage industries, for example, from farm to table. Pause the video at this point and compare the size of the Caribbean countries to that of Canada. Look and see the landmass. Compare it. This is a simple table of comparison in agriculture to the Caribbean versus Canada. Now we're going to be focusing on sugarcane within the Caribbean and wheat farmed or farmed within the Canadian prairies. Now sugarcane is linked to the slave labor. For example, we know that Africans were brought to the Caribbean to work on the sugarcane plantations. Wheat is different, however, and is grown for capital and is not linked to any slave trade. The type of farming for both of these areas is commercial, which is large scale. You find that with sugarcane production that there's a large labor force. However, over the last 20 to 25 years, it has slowly become mechanized compared to wheat farming in the Canadian prairies, which is highly mechanized. With sugarcane production, sugarcane is grown on large scale on plantations. Meanwhile, on the Canadian prairies, you find that wheat is grown on a very large scale, and in some instances can be the size of a small Caribbean island. Sugarcane can be grown or cultivated on hilly or flat land, compared to wheat production that needs mainly flat land because of the high level of mechanization or the use of machinery. Within the Caribbean, as mentioned before, there has been an uptake of machinery being used within sugarcane production. However, with wheat farming, mechanization is used on a large scale with detailed and upgraded machines. The markets for sugarcane, or sugar, the final product, or one of the final products, is local, regional, and international, compared to wheat production as mainly for the international market. The trends. There has been a slow decline within sugarcane production in the Caribbean, and there has been a shift to diversify the type of crops that are being grown. For example, the introduction of more fruit trees, oranges, and tangerines, and also an interest in the area of rice production. Within the Canadian prairies, due to competition for land use, for example, for mining, you find that wheat production as well has been taking a hit in that area. Within the Canadian prairies, they have also started to diversify their crops, for example, introducing oilseed rape within their crop rotation. Although a table was given, these are some points that can also be considered, and you can also draw up your own table of comparison, comparing these points between Caribbean countries and Canada and their agricultural production. Think about the size of the Caribbean countries to Canada, the type of climates that are experienced. For example, within the Caribbean, we experience tropical climates compared to Canada, which is temperate. Also look at the type of crops that are being grown, the size or acreage of the farms, whether the labor is intensive or extensive, the different types of pests and diseases that can affect the crops, as well as the availability of markets and the varying global trends towards the types of crops that are being grown. Draw a table of comparison, note these points, and revise the answers that you have come up with.